Hello, everybody. Lord Verminard back again in my garage. Yes, I am amongst the living. I am recovering from this upper respiratory infection from hell. Not much fun, but I'm getting there. So here we are. I will do my best to make sure that I don't make a bunch of gross noises in your ears. I will be sure to have generous usage of the mute button on my microphone. Yes. Anyways, we're back in my garage. Working on this BMW hatch. I don't know if we're going to get it done today, but I'm going to try. We still have quite a bit of work to do, actually. I was trying to just go over it real quick before I started recording. I got to do all the trim. I got to do the entire interior. Except for the headliner. That's in there. We got to take this wing off and paint it. We need all the lights. We need to build the engine. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. I was also contemplating these wheels. So I like the looks of these wheels, but I don't know if the tire choice that I made was the correct one. So I'm thinking that I should probably do the low profile or the regular profile 17s. How about I just run over there and grab one real quick, and we'll just science it real quick. Those are 17-inch wheels, right? Or are they 16s? I don't remember. It's been a while. We're gonna find out. How are you guys doing? Hopefully none of you are dealing with being sick right now, because it sucks.
Good
Man.
morning. Or is it the afternoon already? I don't bloody know anymore.
Yeah, me either, buddy. Me either. All right. So yeah, that's a 17 is what that is. Why does it say 1 or 2 next to it? What the hell does that mean? Oh, style, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay, so those are 17s, and I got 17. Or did the 17s I get? They weren't the low profiles. They were the regular ones, weren't they? Well, what the crap? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we've got 14s, low, 15, 15 high wall, 15 low, 16 low profile, 16 regular, 16 high, 17 and 17 low. So I've already got 17-inch tires on there. So well, that doesn't make any bloody sense, because I'm almost positive I didn't put the low profile tires on there. Let me just grab one. Why not? It's only money. I'm pretty sure this is the same tire that I've got over there. But it's just weird that the regular 17s are a smaller tire than the regular 16s. That does not seem possible. Yeah, because this car right here has... These are low profile 16s, I believe. Or did I use the low profile 17s? Oh, looky there. It looks like I did. Okay. All right. Yeah, I feel like these are going to be bigger than the 16s. Yep, they clearly are. So this goes back to the original issue. Well, you know what? They're not that much bigger. They're closer in size to this than these are to that. Know what I'm saying? All right, let's just pop one of them off here real quick. Wrench. There you are. All right, let's, we have a tire machine, so let's go ahead and do this. Oink. All right. I have another 16-inch tire sitting over there for some reason. Don't know where that came from. All right. Stick that on there. Yeah, so if you guys, like, hear me pause for a second and nothing seems to be happening, it's probably because I'm just coughing on mute. So, just in case you're wondering. I'm not stroking out or anything. Okay. Mr. Air Pump, where are you? Right here. Okay. Now I gotta push the button 1,000 times. Okay, here we go. Oh, the mouse is moving. Okay, hold on. It. Come on. Oh my God. Okay. All right, so those look too big. But do they really? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. I think that's going to look better overall. Well, balls. I didn't want to do that, but I guess we're going to be swapping out tires. Whoops. Like if we stand one of these next to that 17. Oh, they are quite a bit different, aren't they? Well, this kind of sucks that there's not really a good tire size for this thing. The low profile 17s are too low, and the regular profile 17s are too tall. But I'd rather err on the side of too big than too small. That's what she said. So, yeah. I guess we're just going to keep it like this. All right, so we'll swap all those out. I'm not going to do that right now, though. I want to get more of this freaking car put together. I feel like I've been screwing around with it too long here. All right, what do we got here? This is a rat, right? Okay. Doors. We don't have either one of those, right? Well, now we do. Okay. And Mr. Wrench. You know, I should have painted these before I stuck them on. Not that it really matters. Okay. Oh, that's black. That's not the one I wanted. All right, let's... Did I paint any of my good paint? No, I think we, I think it's all... I think we contained it pretty well there. Okay. Ah, crud. All right, what color is this? Do I have any more of this laying around? Nope, I don't. All right, this is 86A 2A5. Ugh. Okay. 86A 285? Eight six A 285, right? Nope. 2A5. Shit. All right. 2A5. There we go. All right. 86A 2A5. We got this wonky color here. Let's just get rid of that before we make any horrible mistakes. Okay. Where were we? All right. Painting all this nonsense up. I think I got it. I am guessing that it's painted correctly. Can't see. Okay, looking good. All right. All right, stick these mirrors on. That's the left one. Stick the right one on. That's not quite right. Let's try that again. There we go. I'm guessing this is a screw. Yeah, that's a neat trick. All right, let's try that again. Is it just one screw that holds that on? Okay. Seems too good to be true, but sure. Probably could have painted those mirrors a different color, but I guess body color is fine. Yeah, it'll be okay. All right, so let's talk about trim now. We've got door trim on the right side. It looks like the rest of it's there. On the left side, we need the door and the front fender. Let me see here. Here we go. So that would be the front left right here. And then both doors. Okay, that's easy enough. And I think these just stick on. Probably. Boink. Okay. Left door. This one. Excellent. Okay. So now we need the windows and window regulators. All right, so both of these. And both doors would be the same, I guess. Which one is this? Front right. Okay, so over here. Now, I think these are screws, if I remember correctly, from when I took them out. Yes, they are. Okay. Yes, I cannot see what I'm doing. Okay. Front right window glass. Okay. Yeah, I could have sworn I was picking it up the first time, but apparently not. Oh, oh God, what did I do? Okay. Apparently everything's fine. Okay. Anyways, hey, where are you going? I guess I should probably get the emergency brake. Wait, didn't I? The cable's in there, right? I just need the actual emergency brake part. which I think I have. Yeah, it's right here. All right, I wonder if I can put this in right now. Yes, I can. Pretty sure this is a screw. We need the car to move back a little bit. Okay. There. Don't move. All right, very good. She's got glass. So let's just, I guess, continue on with the interior here. Do I have any other interior pieces? Doesn't look like it. All right, well, let's get some stuff. Let's see, this firewall cowling is already there, right? Let me check just to make sure, even though that's not really the interior. Yeah, it's this piece right here. Okay, we've already got that. Let's see. Oh, interior, duh. All right, let's see. Well, we need the carpet, I guess, but that's for the coupe. We need the center console, cluster dash, door panels, shifter. We got that, we got that, we got that. Front left, front right, rear seat, steering column, steering wheel. Is that it? I don't know if, like, what is this? Does that go in the hatch, or is that something else? It looks like that might go on the hatch. Here, let me grab it. Oh, I was wrong. Damn. All right. That was a waste. Actually, you know what? We're going to need this probably for the other car when we build it, so you can stay right there. Also, I just realized that that when you open the hatch, it goes through the spoiler. Oops. That's okay. I don't care. All right. Anyways, we got this whole mess of crap. All right. We got rear seats, front seats. What should we do first? I guess the steering column. I already have that. Crap. All right. I keep buying extra stuff here. All right, well, let's throw the dash in, I guess. Plop. Okay. And I do not remember where this attaches. Okay, I see two screws there. That's weird. The glove box doesn't open on this car. All right, I think that's the only two attachment points for the dash. And I think this just sticks in there. Yep, okay. And the steering wheel. That probably uses a regular bolt. that we can't see. All right, do we have to pop the airbag off? I have no idea. Nope. All right, it's just an invisible bolt. All right, so I just have to keep clicking around until I find it. There we go. Okay. Just use a little bit of handy X-ray vision. Works every time. Okay. Carpet. I did buy the carpet, did I not? Where did it go? I must not have bought it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bam. All right, so if this is like the other cars, this is usually either held in with the center console or the front seats. So it's probably going to be one of these. Okay, and what attaches this, I wonder? I have absolutely no idea. Unless it's the shifter. Okay, I guess I'll attach the shifter first. Where's my damn wrench? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. There. All right, does that hold the carpet in? No, it does not. All right. So now, center console. Oh my god, center console. There we go. Very good. Pick up the console. Stick it on there. All right, what holds you in? Aha, screws. Little tiny screws. Okay. Oh, see, if I would have had my headlight on, I would have been able to see that. Oh, the damn carpet fell out again. Okay. And now I can't install it because I screwed down the... God's sakes. Okay, this is starting to piss me off here a little bit. Okay, you go in there. You go in there. Nobody freaking move. There we go. Holy crap. Is everybody happy? Yes, everybody's happy. That was a bit of a cluster, I will say. Okay. One of those bolts is completely invisible. Oh, crap. You know what? I should have put the back seat in before I did that. All right, well, here we go. I'm pretty sure these are screws that hold the back seat in. Yep. Oh, wait. I was wrong. Oh, no, they are. Okay. There we go. Okay. Interior done. I guess that wasn't actually so bad. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this wang off real quick. So we can give it a paint here on the floor. Oh, cool. It doesn't want to do it. All right. Oh, did we get it? Ooh, okay. Looking good. All right, let's get it on there. There we go. Big wang hatch. Perfect. All right. So what are the other miscellaneous things we need? All right, we got left and right headlights. Those are easy enough to stick in there. And we've got one tail light. Okay, that was weird. Of course, those are screws too. All right. All right, so then we need tail light, the right tail light, and it was number 2, style 2, right? Uh, well, I guess it was this one. It does not look the same, and it also doesn't fit. All right. Why doesn't it fit? R2. Aha. Okay. Yeah, sometimes there's the naming conventions between the parts in this game don't really make sense sometimes. Where like the part will have a description of, like when you highlight it with your, like if you have the part sitting in front of you, it'll say, you know, taillight R2. But then when you look it up in the catalog, it doesn't tell you that it's called taillight R2. Sometimes, not all the time, just some of them. In this case, it happened to be correct. I was just assuming that it wasn't correct. Well, that's what I get for assuming, I guess. All right, we've got to get this door card stuck on there now. Let's see. This is front right. And this is a screw. And the left one. Bonk and bonk. Okay, so I think that's most of the normal crap taken care of. Oh, we need the gas door. I want to forget that. Stuck on the table again. Let's see, is that on the accessories? No. Probably in here then. Aha. Okay. And that's going to need a lick of paint here, so let's do that. I mean, I could have just stuck it on the car and done it that way, I suppose, but what's the fun in that? All right. Oh, it's a bolt. I thought it was a screw. Okay. That's actually one of the situations where it'd probably make more sense to have a screw than a bolt, but hey, what do I know? All right. Okay. So, I think we're very close to doing the engine build for this thing now. Here, let's stick the radiator in there now. We can do that. These hoses are trash, but at least I think they are. They look like they are. But the radiator is fine. Let's see if we can yank these hoses off. It's weird that the hose connections aren't screws. Because for a lot of cars, they are. Now, I would assume that BMW, unlike, or like most other German cars, probably use those little spring clamps for the hoses instead, which I prefer. But, and not worm clamps, but I don't know that for sure. That's one thing I've talked about this before, that Germans have a book on standards for engineering things. I can't remember what it's called. Of course, it's something in German. I don't remember. One of the YouTubers that I watch mentioned it one time. So, I'm assuming that they probably decided somewhere that if we're going to make a car, we should have the same type of connecting system for all the hoses. So that they probably all use the same thing, which are the spring clamps. But I don't know for sure. All right. Again, like I said, I don't have a lot of experience working on BMWs. I know a lot about them. I just don't have a whole lot of practical experience with them. Okay. Right. So those hoses are ready. Do we want to build this engine like right here, or do we want to take it over there and so we're able to plop all of our crap on the counter? Is this empty? That looks like an almost used body filler, but I guess I'll put it back on the shelf. All right, so we got a wrench over here. We got a spark plug socket. We got a 16D head gasket. I don't need that for anything, do I? Nope. In the bin. All right. let's go ahead and move this over here. That way we can do the rebuild over here. This engine didn't take long to build last time, I don't think. What is this? Oh, a dead fuel pump. All right. That'll save me some time. Now, I imagine just about everything on this engine is going to be trash. And if that were the case, then it would probably make more sense just to throw the entire thing out and just build a new one. Whoa, hey, all right. But it appears as though these... Oh, they're not good. Look at that. See the corrosion on the plugs? I was going to reuse you. Well, not anymore. See ya. All right. All right. Exhaust manifolds. They look bad, so we're going to throw those away. Okay, the fuel rail's good. So at least there's that. Let's see. The injectors are in the manifold, right? So I think you have to use the spark. I remember you had to do something dumb for these. One of the injectors is missing. Not so sure how that happened. It's really annoying that I can't put them in my backpack straight from here. I have to like pick them up, drop them, and then add them to my backpack. And then dump them out one at a time. All right. You do what you got to do. Whoa, God. Okay. Couldn't remember if there was more bolts than that. Apparently there wasn't. All right. Intake manifold is junk. Didn't have a throttle body on it either. Okay, let's see. How do we get the valve cover off? I don't remember. Do I have to pop off this trim piece? Oh, I see. This is just a cover. Okay. Okay, the actual valve cover is bad, so that's cool. Add it to the list. Oh, I gotta take these plugs out. There we go. Well, trying to anyway. Oh, I probably could have used some of those again, but that seems extremely silly. I would not reuse spark plugs on a engine build that I'm doing myself, so no sense in doing it here. In the grand scheme of things, a set of spark plugs is not the most expensive part you're going to add on the car. Okay, this is trash. Like I said, most of this engine was probably going to be junk anyway. But it looks like the cams are good. That's kind of a miracle. Looks like the fan is okay. Crank pulley is okay. Let's see. What do I need to get the belt off? All right. Just my own two hands. Just can't be holding anything. Help! Okay, I was stuck. Could not get back inside. Okay. This engine seems like it's more sensitive to the location of your little mouse cursor for unbolting things. Which I find to be kind of interesting. Is this because it's German? All right, I guess I'll keep these cams because I don't think there's high performance cams for this engine, at least not yet in this game. All right, I can't remember how to take this chain out. All right, this head's junk. Valve cover gasket actually looked like it was okay. Yeah, one of my chains is just kind of hovering here in space. Yeah, not sure what to do about that. Oh, no way. Are all the pistons good? Holy crap. Never would have thought that. Oh, 3 bolts. All right. Water pump's good. I guess we'll keep that. Alternator looks good. This is bad. In the bin. The crank is bad, but the pistons are good. Someone please explain that to me. All right, I'm not sure what to do about the freaking chain here. Is there something I don't know about how to get this off? Oh. Okay, that's how you do it. Just can't be holding anything. So I'm getting really tired of kicking these things around. Let's move them over here. Okay, those will be for the next car. All right, let's spin this around this way. I suppose I could reuse the pistons, I guess, but I don't remember what high performance parts there are for this engine. So I'm just going to throw the entire rotating assembly in the trash. And so all we have is the block. Oh, and this oil filter. Okay, so let's get all new crap. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, so there's a regular crankshaft. Pistons are just regular. Oh, there are high performance pistons. Okay. Ignition and injectors. All right, so let's get only $48 a crack for high performance pistons. What? Can I get a hold of that manufacturer? It's the same price for the high performance ones as it is for the regular ones. Yeah, I've got a Volkswagen engine that could really use a set of those pistons. All right, 6 high performance injectors, high performance ignition. Okay. So we need the timing cover, right? Timing chain. Throttle body. Starter, probably. Oil pan, oil filter, intake manifold. Head gasket. We got a fuel rail already. We need that. We need this. We need those. We need that. We need this. We need... Actually, we didn't need that, did we? Well, we got it now. We need a new crank. That's fine. The camshafts are good. Alternator's good. We need a new belt. Air filter housing. Flywheel. Clutch. Pressure plate. Okay. Ah, dear God. All right. So start vacuuming up as much stuff as I can here. Okay, let's see. Air filter housing, air filter lid, valve cover, air filter, alternator belt, oil filter, starter can come over here, timon and chain, I4. What? Well, we'll have to investigate that later. Oh, come on. Let me put more stuff in the bag, please. All right, I think that's it. Yeah, full. Okay. All right. Put a freaking can of paint in there like an idiot. All right. Clutch crap. Pistons. Fly wheel. Crank pulley, like I said, I don't think we needed that, but it's there now. Pistons. Okay, I think that's all it's going to let me put in the bag. Yeah, I got 2 crank pulleys here. I don't remember which one I just bought, so we're gonna gamble. All right. Okay, intake manifold, I guess can go over here. Oh, we don't want to lose this. Oh God. Well, I lost it. All right. Yep, it's gone. I can see it, but I can't do anything with it. Oh my God. All right. Why are head gaskets such a pain in the ass in this game? Damn it. All right, well, whatever. Just have to buy another one. That'll be stuck there forever. And of course, it was like right as I said, don't want to lose this, and then I get it stuck in the wall. All right, apparently these pistons work. It's a little bit dubious there, but if the game says they work, then I guess they do. Let's see, is that all 6 of them? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Ah, sweet. Okay. Yeah, let me grab it. Okay, we can put the Earl pan back on this as soon as I figure out where it is. Yeah, you know what? I can't see. Let's go ahead and sleep. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, perfect. Here it is. Hadn't brought it in yet. That makes sense. There we go. Okay, now we can work on the business end here. I don't know why the hell the click location for the head gasket is so freaking screwed up in this game. Okay, that just magically goes on there like that. I like it. Shove the cams in. Ugh. Come on. There we go. And there's 550,000 bolts to tighten down for these. Okay, if I'm going to screw up anything on this engine, it's probably going to be making sure I didn't get, or making sure I didn't miss any of those bolts. Goodness. All right. Valve cover. All right, looking like an engine. Let's see. Is the timing cover out here? Yes. Okay, let's grab that. Plop. Okay. And let's see. Water pump goes in the hole. And the crank pulley. Oh my God, just pick it up. Oh my God, why? I don't I don't understand. When stuff like that happens in this game, I do not understand what is going on. Okay. I think we can slap a new belt on there now. Boink. Okay, perfect. And the fuel pump is somewhere over here. You're right. Actually, that looks like an EFI fuel filter to me, but all right. Earl filter. Okay. All right, so there's a fuel rail. We got the engine fan. That can stick on there now. Um, Pretty sure the starter can fit on there too. Yes. And there's only one bolt for this, I think. Oh, nope, there's two. You just can't see that one. Yeah, that's going to be a fun job to do inside the car. Well, I guess it's not that bad once you know where it is. Yeah, it's not that bad, I guess. All right. Okay, goody. I suppose now what we need is stick the intake manifold on. Okay, let's grab the injectors. All right. Having a little trouble navigating. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, fancy red injectors. They must be good. All right, and we got to tighten these down for some reason. Okay, and fuel rail. Boink, and bolt those down. There we go. Okay. And the throttle body. Okay, I was standing on my desk. All right. Okay, so I need the high performance spark plugs, which I think is only at the other shop over here. I don't think they're here. Yeah, there's just got regular ones. I do need a battery though. Whoops, not two of them. Well, now I have two. Okay. There, you can just chill out there for now. Let's run over here and grab the high performance spark plugs. All right, sorry about that. I was getting a drink
I
and
also sell trailers, by the way.
okay.
They are packed outside.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
I got a chroming station out back if you need it.
I don't. Thank you though. Okay. Bye-bye. Now, if you only had a dechroming station. Hear that, Keystone? All right. Okay. For some reason, messing with spark plugs in this game is always a freaking ass pain, and I don't know why. Probably related to whatever it is that makes it so that when you click on stuff to pick it up, it doesn't pick it up. If I had to guess. Although today, it seems to be working okay. Some days you put the spark plug where it wants you to put it, and then you let go of the button and it just disappears. I don't know. Don't know what happens to make it do that, but it makes me nuts. All right. High performance ignition. I am stuck in the wall. Okay. Plop. There we go. And I think this bolts on back here. Is there any way to tell that that's the high performance one? Are the wires shiny or red? I think so. Cool. All right. Well, that's our engine built. Yeah, these little i6s are pretty easy to build. They go together quick. And I like that. Oh, oil. Let's put oil in it. We'll use our cool little funnel. Oh, okay, maybe not. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Do I have any oil kicking around? Of course not. All right, let's go get some. Okay. Probably gonna need coolant too. How many coolants does it take? Is it 2? I think it's 2. Oh, we gotta stick the flywheel on there too. I forgot. All right. Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll just dump it all over the floor instead. That's fine. Number 2. Missed again. Okay. All right. I can't remember. All right, I guess we'll stick another one in there. I can never remember how much it takes. Yeah, this seems fine. All right, where are we at now? Very good. All right, thank you, Funnel. You did your job just fine. Boop. Okay. Let's see. Flywheel. Stick that on real quick. I was like, what the heck is that? I was like, oh, it's the starter. Okay. Very good. Okay, yeah, it's kind of interfacing with the engine stand a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's just chuck it in there. Boom. All right. It is kind of cool that you don't really have to you don't have to have the car prepped at all to put an engine in it in this game. You can just like heave it in there. You don't have to have it up on jack stands. You don't have to have anything done. You can just throw it in there. It's kind of nice. Little deviation from reality is sometimes kind of nice when it comes to doing a bunch of annoying ass crap they hate doing. Like all the 10,000 miscellaneous things you need to do before you throw an engine in a car, for example. But yeah. Or they don't have to you don't have to mess with like fitment issues at all. Like on some cars, like the engine just barely comes out. And there's only one way that it comes out, and it has to be done that way in that order, or else it's not going to work. And in this game, you can just throw it in there. Doesn't matter. It's kind of nice. Well, there we go. She's got a power plant. Oh, do I have to bolt these hoses down on this end? I don't think I do I? It just magically works. Yes, okay. Okay, so we need a set of wires. I thought I had a set of wires somewhere. Oh, not anymore. All right. There we go. Wires main. Oh, you know what? I still didn't do the exhaust manifold. I need to do that. Let me do that. Oh, that was my wrench from over there. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. And we go around here. Boom. Okay. Now let's put this where it belongs. Let's do our manifold real quick. Very good. Okay, we can put that. Well, wait a minute. Let's oh, we got to do the airbox too. Shit. All right. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Okay. You mean to tell me there's no boy racer cone filter for this car? Come on. How can I be a BMW bro without a sick cone filter? All right. Just kidding. Just messing around. I'm a Volkswagen guy, so I got to make fun of everybody else. This is just how it goes. All right. Fuel line. That's important too. Okay. That plugs in right there with a tiny, cute little screw. Oh, I can't get the mouse on it. There we go. God. Okay. Let's see. I think I have one of those buttons that lets me. Yeah, my G502 has a I thought it was this one. Does not seem to be working though. Interesting. Yeah, my G502 has a like a button you can hold that like turns the sensitivity way down or up, I guess, to make it slower. If when you need like really precise movements, but it doesn't seem to be working in the game. I know it works because I've done it before, but all right, whatever. Coolant, yes, that's what we were gonna do. All right, we don't need no damn funnel for this. We can just dump it in there. Anytime now would be swell. Okay. Is that full enough? I think that's full enough. All right, and I guess the exhaust. I don't know which exhaust this car needs. The pictures look exactly the same. I would guess that's 2. Well, that's what I'm going to do. All right. And apparently I'm wrong. Oh, wait. Nope. That was right. Yay. Okay. Let's see. So we've got... Wow, pretty much everything's done in this, isn't it? So we're ready for a rip. I just have to get all my tires the same. Ah, crud. All right, well, let me go do that real quick. Just need 3 17s. Okay. All right, we'll just whip over here real quick. Here we go. And we'll grab 3 of those.
Hey, need something?
No, I don't need anything. I just came over here to waste your time. All right. I don't mean to give this guy such a hard time. He just is such a knob sometimes. He's not mean or anything. He's just, it's like, ah. All right. Here we go. Do that. Do I still have my e-brake? No, I don't. Okay. Alrighty then. Perfect. We're here. That's why I have this car. Okay. Let's go ahead and mount up the rest of these stupid wheels. I just have extra tires that I'm accumulating, I guess. All right, that's fine. Ah, come back here. All right. All right. I know this is a drag, but I'm going to go ahead and get these wheels swapped out real quick because I really want to drive this thing and see what it feels like. Now, I know I've already asked this question once, but I feel like it needs to be asked again. How does your guy have a pneumatically operated tire changing tool, but not a way to pneumatically inflate tires other than by using a stupid hand pump? I'm just wondering. I'm going to keep asking the question until somebody can give me a good answer. Yeah, I mean, if I could just if I could just inflate the tire while I'm over there at the tire changing machine, then doing tires wouldn't be that big of a job in this game. But no, we got to do it the stupid hard way. It doesn't make any sense. All right. Enough complaining. Yeah, it looks like these tires are barely going to fit in the rear. But again, like I said, there's just, it seems like the tire sizes aren't right for this car. The tire sizes in-game aren't right for this car. So, yeah. Okay. Inflate this one. Thankfully, I've already had carpal tunnel surgery. Yeah, I really need to get an auto clicker. If I'm going to play this game a lot and switch tires out. I love playing around with wheels and tires in games. But not in this game. Okay. There we go. Now, is this going to look stupid too because the tires are too big, or is this going to look okay? I guess it looks all right. I would rather have the wheel wells filled out like that with tire than have skinny tires on there and not have it fill it out. You know? All right, let's oh crap, I just remembered I don't have any gas in this thing either, I don't think, do I? Or did I put gas in the tank? I don't think I did. Damn it. Oh, it's got some gas in it. Not very much. All right. Probably got enough to get to the gas station over here. All right. Oh, brakes. I don't have any fluid in there. Okay, stop. Now, I suppose I should get some brake fluid while I'm over here. Okay, now it's got gas. Now we need... I said now we need brake fluid. There we go. Only spilled a little bit. Okay, is that good? I think that's good. I thought there was a trash can over here. Yeah, there is. Can I take this? That would be really useful in my shop. Okay, now let's see if we can drive it. And that ignition is really hard to find in this car. Okay. Here we go. Okay, it seems like it has more than enough power. Whoa. What? Okay. Oh shit, that's the end of the dock right there. Okay. Whee! Well, I'd say it runs pretty good. Cool. Now all I gotta do is I need a different steering wheel or something so I can actually see what I'm doing there. But yeah, I'd call that a pretty good pretty successful test drive, wouldn't you think? We did donuts. So yeah, I'm gonna end this one here. This one ran a little long, but it's my first time back after a couple of days, so what do you want? So anyways, yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today, and thank you especially for sticking in there on days when I can't do videos. You know, it happens to everybody. Everybody gets sick sometimes. Stuff happens, life happens, whatever. You know, I appreciate you guys, you know, words of support. It means a lot. And just sticking in there and waiting for me to come back. That's it's good to know that you guys aren't going to all run away whenever I have to take some time off. So, which shouldn't be very often, but you know, like I said, it happens. So, let's see. Yes, if you like this, make sure to hit that like button down below. Maybe leave a comment if you feel like it. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing because that would be super cool. If you are already subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate you, every single one of you. It means a lot. And yeah, let's rock and roll this next year and see what we can get our numbers up to. Yeah, I will see you all on the next one. Take care, everybody.